So hello and welcome back
Here we are again.
with that epic sci-fi intro.
And we have a really beautiful energy field happening here in the room. So we just invite everyone around the world. Just sit down, be comfortable, lie down if you like, close the eyes for a moment, and just connect with all of us around the world and just feel. 'Cause as you're doing that, I can feel the energy getting stronger. And that's the beauty of the quantum field. There's no time and there's no physical place. So time and distance don't exist in the quantum field, which is really difficult for our human minds to grasp. But more and more, if you tune in and notice, you'll recognize that we get these demonstrations. So when we invite you all to connect, if you're sensitive to the energy, you feel when we say connect, and then the energy just seems to get stronger. It's a demonstration of the quantum field in action. Going into that more deeper understanding as we go through these days together. But one of the things when Jules and I were talking during the break, in that last meditation, when we invited the Galactic Command to bring their energy here, you want to say what your experience was, Jules?
Yeah, I felt the galactic command energy radiating like a orange light feeling from the earth from below. Like just coming up. So
it's interesting because many people have seen activity around the mountains, Mount Shasta, and many craft have been seen by many people actually going into the mountain. I have a close friend who's very visual, and I was up on the mountain with her many years ago now, and she described what's almost like a parking lot for small craft inside the mountain. Obviously, it's not on a physical level. And for those of you that don't know about Shasta, there's an inner earth city there called Telos. And the Telosians, the beings that reside there, again, in a higher dimensional energetic, they very often work with the Stargate. And when Jules said that she felt that, the energy of the galactic coming up from below, as well as coming down from above, as it usually does, it gave her the intuition about what the next step was, what this next experience was about. As those of you who know us, when we organize a workshop, we don't have anything in mind. Alcazar says a few words about it usually, but we just show up not knowing what's going to happen. And so during the break, when we were talking, Jules mentioned that feeling of the energy coming up, and then the intuition, the guidance says, okay, this is what's next. So we're going to be doing a meditation in a short while, and we'll be working with the galactic, bringing energies both from above and below with the Telosians. And what we were shown, or what Jules was shown, shall I say?
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, basically what they want to do is support each one of us, wherever you are, support each one of us creating an energetic field around us, a toroidal field. And that's a donut-shaped field. I think most people understand it. But what it is, I'll describe it now so that when we do the meditation, you understand. There'll be an energy coming up from below, and it will come up through your body, all the way up, and to about 18 inches above your head, and then it will move around in all directions. So it's like you're in the center, and it will come down, and it will go down about 18 inches beneath your feet if you're standing, that kind of depth. And then there'll also at the same time be this energy coming from above, going down through the body, about 18 inches below, coming up and around. So it's two energy flows, and it's all around you, and it's a toroidal, so it's moving in this way, but also there's going to be an energy which is going around you. So it's going to be spiraling around you as well. So as Alcazar describes it, as the galactic actually support us in creating that, just to be able to visualize those energies flowing. And then once you kind of tune into that energy flow, we'll probably be asked just to let it go, not to stop it, but just to let it go by itself, without us actually kind of mentally focusing on it.
Because when the guides work with us in these ways, our visualization initially helps us to connect in. And there's also literally like energetics that are working with us personally. And so we're actually not the ones who are creating that. The guides are going to be creating it in our fields. And so once you kind of anchor it with your intention and with your visualization, you can relax into it. And to me, it feels like one of those Disneyland rides, like the Peter Pan ride, where you're like lifted into the experience and then it just like takes you, like the energy can carry you. It's really fascinating.
And so the inner city of Telos is large, and Alcazar said that...
Don't get lost, please. Just kidding.
Julianne.
I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. There are some portals to very distant galaxies.
Here I am trying to be really serious, and Julianne's... So the Telosians who live in the mountain, it's a large area, and Alcazar said before that it actually extends underneath this home. I don't know if it's going to happen this time, but sometimes when we're working with the Telosians, they actually come up into the space. And what's just interesting is that they come up in pairs. So they come up for each one of us, but there's two for each one of us. And I always thought that was fascinating. But one day I was talking with David, and he's a physicist who created these quantum generators. I was talking with him, and he said, well, I was just working with the couple of what you would call physicists from Telosian. And he said, there was two of them. They came together. And I said, well, that's fascinating because they always come to us in pairs as well. So these little confirmations, if you watch out for them, Spirit always gives you confirmations about information if you ask for it. So wherever you are around the world, and whenever you're listening to these words, as we move into the meditation, we'd like you to bring your energy here, to be part of this gathering. Do we have a picture of the room, Sid? So Sid is going to give you an image of the room. So for everyone around the world, just take a look and put yourself can you feel the energy changing? Put yourself here. There was just, it's even getting stronger.
Really nice.
We're feeling you bringing your energy here. It's fascinating.
I can feel like quite a few people are just sat on my lap right now. Do you guys feel that energy?
No.
You're welcome here. This is really.
But so when we do the meditation, and actually throughout this whole experience, just bring yourself here. Be in this field with us. And this field is then shared around the world through the Stargate network. There's a whole grid system of the Stargates around the world. There's thousands of them now around the world. And they're all interconnected, and they radiate this field. And as more Stargates move out, the stronger the field gets. And it was a very long time ago that Alcazar said to me, make small Stargates so that people can have them, because they'll all connect and they'll all be constantly radiating a gentle energy and supporting humanity as a whole. And in particular, those people that live in that environment of the physical Stargate. But then there's all the etheric Stargates, which we consciously invite, which add to that field while we have them with us. Okay, so let's move into a meditation. So again, just to invite you all to close your eyes and relax. Be comfortable. And again, everyone around the world, as you close your eyes and relax, just feel yourself, your consciousness being here with this beautiful group of people, bringing your energy into this space, supporting everyone here with your presence. And so, beloved ones, we are with you still. And we invite each one of you just to have the intention and the desire to connect to the energy field that you created in the last meditation. And so we ask you to bring that energy field back into this space, into this meditation right now.
So we call for all the energies we have been experiencing. We invite a strong 12th dimensional energy field.
And feel. Very good.
And we invite all the guides, the angelic realm, the Alcazar group, the beings of the galactic command, Yeshua, Kuan Yin, and all those who have come as of yet unnamed.
Very good. Very good. And so, beloved ones, as this one Julianne has discovered, the Galactic Command have also joined the Telosians in order to create this particular energetic that we wish to bring to you now. It has been described to you that they will be creating this energetic flowing both down through you and up through you, moving, creating a beautiful field around you. It is not something that you have to struggle to create. It is just to know that this is what is happening. And as this energy field is created around you in a few moments, it will start to work with you. Again, nothing to do, just to be aware that this field will be there and to stay present with it. And so, beloved ones, we ask you now to invite the presence of the Telosians to assist in this next meditation experience.
So we are calling for the presence of the Telosians.
And feel as they bring their energy. Just notice the gentle shift in the energy field. Very good. And as has been said, very often the Telosians will come to each one of you. 2 Telosians for each person here in the room and here around the world as you bring your intention to be in this energy space. The Telosians will come to you as well. They're higher dimensional beings, enlightened ones. So we invite each one of you now just to consciously connect, to sense or feel the 2 Telosians that have come to you. You might feel them either side of you, in front or behind you. Just tune in. Where do you feel them? And just allow for the possibility that you're sensing this connecting with them. And so now, give your permission for these 2 Telosians to assist you in this meditation. Asking inside, giving them your permission to work with you, to support you in this meditation. Very good. And so now we begin. And so we are asking the combined energies of the galactic within Telos and the Telosians who are still in Telos to start to create an energy field coming up from below, coming up through your body, gently moving up through the belly, moving up through the heart center, moving up through the neck, through the head, and up till about 18 inches or so above the head, and then cascading in a sense down outside. You imagine your arms stretched out, cascading around about that far away from the body and moving down and connecting about 18 inches beneath your feet, and then cycling up again through the body, coming up, out through the crown, 18 inches above, cycling down, connecting below your feet, and cycling slowly and gently in that way. Almost as if there's a fountain of energy coming out of your crown and moving down in all directions around you, so you are totally encompassed in this gently, slowly flowing energy. Very good. And now we are calling for the galactic above to start to bring down an energy down into our crown, to come down through our body. And as it starts to move down through the head, neck, moving down past the heart center, down through the belly, and down into the earth. Again, about 18 inches below, and then it starts to cycle up, gently moving up all around you, about 18 inches above the head, and then coming down again through the body. And so now these two gentle energy flows are happening. Just visualizing them as best you can. Just feeling yourself almost in a cocoon of energy. Just feeling this toroidal energy moving up through you and down through you simultaneously, moving out around you, creating this beautiful toroidal energy with you in the center. And so now we ask each one of you to relax a little more. And we are going to ask the galactic and the Telosian galactic to start to create a stronger flow of energy. And so it is flowing up from below a little faster now, down from above a little faster, moving through you in both directions, spiraling around you, just feeling as the energies flow from the top above your crown, down around you, and then up again, down around you, and the reverse, coming down through the body, down into the earth, and rising up around you, feeling those two flows of energy, getting gently stronger and faster. And now we're going to continue to accelerate that flow of energy, allowing the body to stay relaxed. As the energy starts to grow, there might be a tendency for the body to get a little tense. So just relax if that happens. And so again, we're asking these energies, these two flows, to get faster and faster, visualizing it flowing through you in both directions, faster and faster, faster and faster, gently growing in intensity and speed. So it's gently getting stronger, it's gently moving faster, gently getting stronger, coming from the galactic above, coming from the Telosians and galactics from below, feeling it, visualizing it, relaxing into it as it gets a little faster and a little faster. And this continues whilst we move into the next phase of this meditation. And so, beloved, you have two Telosians that have come to you, and we are asking you now to invite them to hold your hands, one on each side, visualizing them, connecting into the energetic centers in your hands. Just the invitation is all that is necessary, and they will connect in with you. You might even sense an awareness of energy in your hands, but it is not necessary. As they connect with you, no need to move your hands even, just allowing them to connect. As these two flows of energy continue to come down through you and up through you, and creating this toroidal field. Yes, very good. And now these two telosians are going to create another energy with you. And so what is going to be occurring is that around the midpoint of these beautiful energies, which are cascading down and cascading up around you, around the midpoint, the telosians are going to start to create a spiraling energy. One on your left side is going to be spiraling in anti-clockwise energy, and it is going to be going around the outside of these other two energies that you have created and are still holding from the galactic and the galactic telosian mix from below. And so this anti-clockwise spiral is going around your body very gently right now, very gently, moving around the outside of this cascading energy from these first two energetics. And the telosian on your right-hand side is starting to create another energetic, which is the clockwise energy. And that is starting to spiral in the opposite direction. And so it is moving from the right side round across the front of your body, spiraling gently and slowly around the body. And so you now have two spiraling energies moving around your body. Yes, creating like a donut shape around the center of this cascading energy that's coming from above and below. Very good. Just visualizing these energy flows. Nothing to do. Just visualizing them in order to connect with them. Yes. Feeling the energy coming up from below, moving up through the body, out to the crown, a little above the body, and then cascading down in all directions, moving down around you, under your feet, and then coming back up again. The energy is coming from the galactic down through the crown, down through the body, into the earth, and then cascading upwards. And the two spiraling energies that the telosians are creating with your energy field, moving around the center point. Very good. Now we are going to be asking the telosians to gently increase that energy that is moving around the midpoint. Yes. And as they increase the energy, it starts to move a little faster, round and round the body, round and round the edges of this cascading energy, which is flowing from above and below. And a little faster now, a little faster, rotating around and around and around. So the energy is coming from below and above. We're going to increase them gently now, so that it's flowing stronger and a little faster. Nothing to do, but it's flowing a little stronger, a little faster. And as we increase these two energies, the telosians are also increasing the energy flowing around you, moving a little faster, a little stronger, a little faster, a little stronger. These two sets of energies now aligning with each other, creating a powerful energetic vortex around you. And each of these two different types of energies, one coming up and coming down and cascading around you, the other rotating around you faster and faster, they start to create complex energy patterns as they flow together. Nothing to think about, just understand they are creating now complex energies of movement around and around as they start to go even faster. So we are asking now for the energies to flow even faster, even stronger. Nothing to do, just relaxing now, not even needing to think about these energy flows, just relaxing into them, just relaxing into the complex energetics that are being created around your physical body, around your energy fields, on many levels. You are a multidimensional being, and these energies working with you multidimensionally right now. Yes, not just your physical body, your emotional body, your mental body, your spiritual body, every aspect of who you are right now being gently vibrated with these complex energetic fields. Nothing to do, being totally relaxed. And just asking inside with a strong intention, strong feeling, asking every cell of your body, every aspect of your beingness to relax a little more and to open to receive as these vibrations, as these complex energy fields touch and vibrate you on so many different levels. Not trying to work anything out, just relaxing deeply, deeply into these energetics, feeling them, noticing anything that may be occurring, but not doing anything, just being open and receptive as these energetics move in complex fields around you. Is this simple? Is this easy? Nothing to do. Nothing to do. As we start to increase yet another energetic, moving faster and faster, stronger and stronger into these different energetic forms, moving even more strongly around you and through you, around you and through you. Yes, very good, very good. And now these energetics are going to align to your personal energy, and as you open and receive more, they will bring you more. And so as you totally relax, as you totally open to receive, then these energies and the Telosians working with them and the galactics working with them will start to respond to you individually. Nothing to do, just your intention to receive the maximum potential from this meditation. Asking to receive the maximum potential from this meditation. As these energies continue to spiral and flow around you and through you. Very good. Very good. Staying very present. Staying very relaxed. Nothing to do. Telosians holding you, working with you, masters, watching, observing, interested, allowing, yes, just allowing, being present, observing, noticing any subtle sensations as these energies flow through you and around you. Again, getting faster and stronger as you allow it. Nothing to do. Not even visualizing it if you do not want to, but just being present in the field. Being present in the field as we work with you individually as the masters watch and observe, and you just allowing the gifts of these energetics coming to you. A few more moments now, nothing to do, just allowing and allowing. Again, getting faster and faster as you remain open and receptive. Open and receptive. Nothing to do. Nothing to do. Nothing to do. Very good. Very good. Very good. And so, beloved ones, now, as these energies which have been moving very rapidly around you, they start to very slowly and gently slow down. Very slowly, they are moving a little less fast, a little less strong, very gently decreasing in speed and energy. Very slowly, getting slower and slower. Very good. And the telogens that have been holding your hand, creating those spiraling energies around you, bring those energies slower and slower, and then bringing them into stillness. And those energies from the galactic, and those energies from the galactic and telogens also slowing down, slowing down. And they too are now brought to stillness. And just being aware of the sensations in your body, in your energy field, in your emotions, the stillness perhaps in the mind, and perhaps a sense of your superconscious self being a little closer, a little more connected to your humanness.
And so, beloved ones, we invite you to move ever so gently into the still point in the center of your chest, your heart center, bringing your awareness, feeling perhaps a gentle pulsation in the center of your chest. Your auric field, your energy presence is your connection point to the wider universe. In fact, every molecule, every atom in existence is simply dancing particles caught up in a toroid of energy, caught up in a stabilizing pattern that enables them to appear physical. They are not. Every atom is simply a force field. And so when you place your hand upon a stone or upon a wall, it seems physical because the force field of the atoms in your hand are pressing up against the force field of those atoms in the rock or in the wall. And so this great void you have just experienced has been energizing you on a molecular level.
Feel your own energy. Feel your own energy.
Feel your witness state.
Feel the vibration within. And acknowledge it to yourself. Yes, I can feel that vibration. Yes, my energy has elevated. This is good. By acknowledging it to yourself, you're telling your subconscious, this is good. I want to feel more of this. I want to feel these energies consciously. Well, these energies come into your life sometimes when your guides come close, but you do not notice. So start telling your subconscious, this feels good. I want to feel these energies whenever they are around. I want to feel these high vibrational energetics. I feel them. It feels good. These two different energetics that we were applying in this meditation created a multitude of minor energetic movements as they interacted together. Those interactions and the multitude of fields they created are still vibrating within you. So notice them. No need to try and work anything out in your mind. Just notice the subtle vibrations. And as you bring your full focus to the energy inside, and if you are very relaxed, as you witness these energies. You might notice not just the overall vibration, but you might also notice there are, how can we say this? There are waves of energy moving on the ocean of your overall energy field. So as you feel your energy field, you might notice within that field there is movement. So we invite you just to be still, being a witness to the energetic sensations that you notice, not trying to make anything happen, just to watch and feel. Staying present. You are doing well. Stay present. Stay watching. And being aware of your physical body and your energy within and around your physical body. And then being aware of the room around you still with your eyes closed. Feeling the room around you. And very slowly, very gently, with the intention of bringing this energy away into the physical. When you are ready, just allowing your eyes to come open and come fully back. And gently coming all the way back. Beautiful. Thank you, Robert, for those beautiful sounds. And come all the way back. And just check in. Do you feel more present in the body right now?
I feel present and very still.
So maybe we get a couple of responses from people how you're feeling, and we could also look on the chat, Jules, if you want.
Yeah, so if you're watching on the live stream, we invite you to take a few moments and come all the way back, but let us know how that meditation was for you and what the after effects are.
And we'll start with a couple of comments from the room. Anyone like to say how they feel or how they would experience that meditation? If anyone's back yet.
Probably 120 degrees hot, just like sweat pouring everywhere for a while there. And then I don't know, mine's the opposite of yours. I feel really like dense in my body right now, like hard to move my limbs, dense.
Yeah, density can be definitely one of the after effects of stargating.
Was there anyone else that felt really hot in that process? Yeah, quite a lot of people. I did too. What else was experienced?
I'm I'm super aware of me, of my body, of the energy moving in me, and it's not quite density like you're feeling, but it's kind of that. Like I can feel it all, but there's also a lightness to that too, but just a hyper awareness.
What about vision? Anybody notice anything different about their vision? Yeah.
I'm not sure about what I saw afterwards, not sure, but I was really happy to see the two Telosians come. And this is a big breakthrough again for me at Stargate, because when I initially started coming, I just was complaining. But
you know
now,
what keeps them away? It's complaining.
But it's just very as you said, it's just very affirming. Okay, this is again, they're coming and they're there and holding my hands. And also that personal feeling of the love. And the other thing was trying not to visualize too much, or because of the energy fields, because it is so confusing, the toroidal fields. And at the same time, all of a sudden I got an image of just Gaia with her longitudes and imagining them going down the center of the core, and then the latitudes just going around forever. And all of a sudden, and just holding that as a frame. And I got comfortable, became light, didn't go swinging anywhere, but became lighter and lost sense of body altogether. It was very powerful.
Beautiful.
So you saw the Telosians?
I get their shapes.
Like a silhouette?
Yeah.
Huh. What was the silhouette like?
It was more like light bodies than like humanoid or any kind of it's the light.
Wow.
Yeah.
Framed
Beautiful.
silhouette.
Beautiful.
White. They were white.
White light.
And the group was dark. When you called in the group at Telosians, they were very dark and black and just a kind of a horizon. And then when you said the two come forward, two white silhouette lightish things come forward. And then they don't stay in that lightish, they stay in light, but they lose the shape as they go along and work.
Interesting.
It felt like my body when I first came back, that all my cells were electrified and they were like sparking. And then when you asked about the visuals coming back, it seems like it's like there's a light and there's something flashing really quickly, like it's light, and then the light is cut off and there's light and the light's cut off, but it's really quick. That makes everything slightly fuzzy, like and momentarily not there and then there, but on a weird level. I don't know how to explain that, but it's almost like it's when a projector goes in the old movie reels and then it has the frame by frame. That's probably a better way to describe how visually I felt when I came coming back. But my body felt really hot and my cells felt really charged, which created to me like a density, like she said, a density and a lightness at the same time. But it was cool. I
Thank
loved
you.
it.
Yeah, a couple comments from the live stream. Courtney Maeve is saying, feel like my body is getting closer to its beingness in 0 point field as its baseline. Could feel the spirals moving around, filled my body with presence.
Beautiful.
Magic Sparks of Light is saying, I felt very present. I had visions. I saw them and the energy of the Telosians, strange geometric shapes moving, and I was in the center.
Yeah, the two, what Alxa was saying was these two different energies that were created going through us and around us. When they started interacting, they created all kinds of incredible soft geometry, is the way the words just described it. And those, so it triggered many, many different kinds of circulations and frequencies that were happening at the same time. So yeah, that person was just tuning into that.
Cool. And Els is saying, a being was opening a door to me and inviting me to another universe. Cool.
Did she go through it? I guess not, if she's still here. Thanks, Els. So yeah, let's go over here.
For about a month, I've been being shown dueling Tauruses, and so here I am now sitting in one, which was super cool. And didn't get no visuals, but I could sense the presence of two Telosians, T and R. So I got two new friends, T and R, I get to play with. And the sense I got was that with that dimensional or universe that the last person just commented about, that this was the creation of my own personal wormhole, and I could just jump to whatever reality I wanted to jump to. So of course I jumped to the one where it had a super healthy body, and I got the message real clear that, yeah, go back and listen to this tape a lot until it becomes automatic, that you can just move and stay in this energy. So thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you.
It makes sense insofar as they're energizing our Merkaba, which literally translates in Hebrew to our vehicle. So thank you for sharing that element. Yeah.
Yeah, nothing too weird, right? So I felt the toroidal spin, everything was happening in my two Telosians. And then as we were coming back and you were saying stay visual in what's happening, all of a sudden I saw Muhammad Ali. Yes, and his two Telosians and the toroidal field around him. And I'm like, is that Muhammad? You know, so like I'm even talking to myself. I think that's Muhammad Ali. So I thought that was
Float
really,
like a butterfly.
yeah, sting like a bee.
It kind of like it weirdly intuitively makes perfect sense to me. Like, of course Muhammad Ali had two Telosians with him.
Hi. So when the Telosians started doing the spiral, then I became aware also that it's a Merkaba activation. And then after that, I just felt like inside the toroidal field is the Merkaba, and how necessary that is for whatever's going to happen. That's the sense I got. What a gift this is. So thank you.
That's interesting. So several people felt that. Great.
Like you, I felt a very strong healing energy. Maybe all of you did, but I actually just have the deep knowing that some of the things I've been working with this year have been quite expansive, that needed healing. And I just actually felt like the whole thing for me was a healing process, mainly. So how wonderful to have that tool. And as you say, we can listen over and over and over, or whenever it's necessary. because it just was very strong
Mm.
for me in that regard. Everyone gets what they need, I
Mm.
think. So.
Yeah, it's interesting because this is what Alcazar said about this intensive in particular is it's personalized. It always is with the Stargate. The guides are always working individually with each one of us
Mhm.
in our moment of now with what we need. But it's almost like you, sir, are being invited to travel and you're being invited to heal. And it's like we're all being opened in these unique ways.
Mm. So what else do we have online?
Bernard is saying, I saw a lot of Telosians near me. They had faces, something between elves and felines. Cool. Carrie felt my energy rise to my high heart, so content and floating in peace. Nancy saying, I also saw them. Hang on. One had blonde hair and their third eye was aglow. Someone else, Margie, saw Telosians and they looked like ancient Egyptian figures. Are they related to this? So, from what we know about Telos, there are many different beings. It's kind of like a gathering place. So, there are ancient Lemurians, there are all kinds of star families. So, it's kind of cool because we're getting different people who are connecting into different types of beings and actually seeing them in Telos, which is really neat. Jan is saying shimmering, tingling, enchanted with the divine energy, swirls of soft and powerful frequencies. Energy is light and strong at the same time, pulsating waves of never ending enchantment.
Cool. Okay, Dan.
Yeah, so forever that I can remember, and really a long time, I've had a lot of tension in my right arm. And when I came to at the very end of this, and I became aware of my body, it was like, where's your arm? My arm was like, I couldn't feel it at all. It was like I could feel this one, but not this one. And, you know, slowly, as I came back into myself, I don't feel the tension there. So I don't know what the heck happened to my arm, but that was very strange. And something else I noted too, and this might be really off the wall, but
Before you get into that, can you acknowledge that you've let go of all that tension? Or are you just going to allow it and call it back?
honestly, what I wasn't even, I was said, let me just wait and see if it doesn't come back before I say anything, because maybe
The thing is that if you're looking again and again to see if it's coming back, it will come back.
yeah.
So can you just appreciate
My
the
dead
gift
arm.
that you just gave yourself?
Yeah, it was pretty amazing because I mean, all I could say is, "Where's my arm? My arm is not here." And another thing happened too is
Well, before you go on, your arm is still there. The reason that it doesn't feel like it's there is because all you've known for a long time is the pressure and the tension. And that's what's gone.
yeah,
Your arm is there, but it's just there in its normal way now.
yeah, it feels amazing. It was very,
What was that?
It feels amazing.
Pardon?
Amazing.
Yeah. Can
It
you hear what
feels
you're saying?
amazing. Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Okay.
Acknowledging it is even more so.
Yay. That's the point. So what else were
Yeah.
you going to say?
I was going to say that I had a personal um, song done by Robert for myself. And every now and then, and this has kind of been happening when I listen to Robert's music, I'll hear a part in there that was part of my song.
Mm.
And I just thought, oh, Robert's just replaying music again. But it came to me this time, no, every time I would ask, where are you? Or who's around me? I'd hear my song through Robert. just a little melody of it. And today's the first day that I really acknowledged, you're being acknowledged. That's your song.
Yeah.
So it was really, really cool. So thank you, Robert. It was beautiful.
Anything else there?
Yeah, I'm sure. For those of you who are curious, Robert does channeled music called soul masterpieces, where he will have somebody that he actually tunes into your spirit and channels the music for you.
It's really amazing.
Maybe we'll have him say a few words about that at some point.
Yeah.
'Cause he has some cool stories about things that have come through.
Yeah. Okay. Anyone else here that'd like to make a comment? Yeah.
Yeah, and Deb on the live stream is saying, wow, clear messages that we were linking into the dream times of the Aboriginal elders of Uluru.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Because we're going to be going there next year.
Yeah.
And also, we'll be going there with Vivienne Chauvet, probably.
Mm-hmm.
And Vivienne said the elders are already aware of us and aware that we're coming. So it sounds like somebody else is really picking up on that. Yes, go ahead.
I too had the intense heat. And when the Telosians grab my hands on either side, I can feel like the energy centers in my hands like really being activated. And then another thing was interesting towards the end. I felt like I went micro size inside my body and did an exploration like inside my body and seeing my organs. And this just sounds really interesting. And then I got into my intestines and it's like wringing out my intestines. And then recently I've been playing with colors and seeing what I can see. And I've been seeing a lot of the greens and like golden, like intermix. And then it was cool towards the end of the meditation. I just kind of could see in the field of like everyone's energy centers being like perfectly colored within the bodies. It was just like a brief glimpse. And then overall was this white overlay around everybody with hints of violet. So it's for me, it's really nice because I asked to have like more visual and I've been getting it. So. Yay.
It's always so fun to have people with inner vision in the group.
Yeah.
Because these are realities. We're all being worked with. And what you're seeing with the white and the violet in our auric fields is like the ways we're being brought into harmony. Cool.
Yeah, so for me, I often get visions or messages through animals. And through this meditation, I've seen many different like animal beings that I had never seen before. And I felt it was kind of a communion of many different places and just a reconnection with all the different beings of the universe. So that was very, very interesting.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're seeing like animal forms that don't exist on the earth.
Correct.
Wow.
But the one animal I did see, polar bear, was very, very prevalent.
Yeah, they need a lot of love, I think, the polar bear families. Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Can I add about the animals? I heard that in Telos that the animals that are extinct on the surface of the planet, at least some of them are living there, and all of the animals get along. They're not killing each other in Telos.
No. Wow. Okay, so it's time for
We have
lunch
one
break.
more in the back there.
Okay.
Maybe.
Almost time for lunch break.
It's a very enthusiastic hand. So.
Well, as you can notice, I'm here with, I had holding three Stargates. And I came here with just awareness of somehow still creating great emotional hurt in the physical body by all members of my family. Outside and with any Stargate people, I'm just completely supported. It's just wonderful. And came with that awareness to ask about it. And that was an amazing experience at the cellular level for me, like it was for everyone else. But afterwards, I'm just activated so that the stargates themselves are just incredibly given to all the infant parts of me in a way that nothing else does. So I was sitting here with holding actually three stargates. And it just is absolutely going into the cellular structure of this incarnation. So thank you.
Well, this time of year, a lot of people have been with their families, and that brings up all kinds of old behavior patterns. Reminds me of, who was it that said it?
Ramdas.
Ramdas, yeah. If you think you're enlightened, go stay with your family. So we'll take a lunch break now, and we will see everybody at home
Later.
later.
Bye, all.
Check the schedule. Okay. Bye-bye.